Hi, I'm Karen Simmons, and I'm going to just talk this morning. This is the morning Rob Burrow and Kevin Sinfield have raised that £1.8 million. Um, I've been watching the programme BBC Breakfast, listening to it, and Kevin and cry my eyes out like like probably so many of you who watch that. And cried your eyes out as well about, so, I just, like, this Kevin who's just run 7 marathons in 7 days. I mean, what an amazing, extraordinary thing to do to get your body to do that. And the whole thing, he and everybody has been so overwhelmed by the support. And the people who've given this money, and they and Kevin himself, Kev talking himself about how he's not going to cry again. And watching him, it's kind of like him and the other people who have been on TV this morning. Part of what we want to see, and part of what we want to see, and part of the reason that I'm doing this video now is to show you and think about and talk about the function of crying. So I'm crying and I'm laughing, and and what's made me cry this morning is one person doing something absolutely incredible, and not just him, his whole team. Like he says, there were 6 of them in the team, and then of course there's all the other people, and then there's the reason they're doing it for the MND, Motor Neurone Disease Research Fund, for the money to put towards that. So there's all these there's all these mixture of emotions in something like that, and it just seemed like a really good example of how emotions are dealing with so many things. Like this morning, inspiration, the inspiring sight of somebody doing something so amazing as to run 7 marathons in 7 days, and to think of the effort, the discipline, the pain pain, the support, the teamwork. What absolutely unbelievable, incredible thing to do. And for somebody, you know, and not just Kev, his teammates as well, and other people, to put their bodies through that, to do something for somebody else. I mean, it's hard to say exactly what brings us to tears, isn't it? That, you know, watching the people on the program and the people who did interviews, it was like many of them were clearly on the edge of tears, and they were trying not to cry. And sometimes for good reason, because they needed to say something or do something or get on with something. And yeah, that is a very good reason not to cry if you need to do something else at that moment. Yeah, that's a good reason. If you're in an extreme situation which would normally bring you to tears, but there's something else that needs to be done right there and then, yes, that's a really good reason to put your tears away, to sit on them, to stop them, and to get on with what absolutely needs to be done. Like running 7 marathons in 7 days. Yeah, and look at me, I'm crying and then I'm laughing and then I'm crying and then I'm laughing. And tears and laughter are very close. They're like two sides of the same coin. Tears on one side, laughter on the other. And when your emotions are coming out really freely and very strongly, and if you allow them to keep coming, and if you're with someone you trust, it will happen. Tears will suddenly become laughter. Might laugh for you know, and you might not know why you're laughing about this, because just that second ago you were crying your eyes out, and you might not know why are you laughing now. But maybe you've experienced this, and then you'll be laughing, and then you'll be crying again. So laughing, crying, laughing, crying. They're two emotions that go really closely together. And you know, like I've been saying in all my videos, these emotions have functions. It's not just about. So this is a bit of an hysterical video, it might be called, but you know, I'm just being me. You know? Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you've just ordered the little men in white coats to come along and cart me off, it's not necessary. This is not madness. This is what humans do. I'm sure there's some people who might watch me now and they'll be saying, oh, they or you, if it's you, be thinking I'm a complete, what is wrong with me? I'm off my brain. Somebody needs to calm that person down. Get her a cup of tea. You know, give her a good slap. For goodness sake, we don't need hysterics, do we? Calm down. You'll feel better when you've had a cup of tea. Now let's think about something else, and we can stop all this silliness. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. What do you need to cry about that for? I mean, it's a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing, somebody running 7 marathons in 7 days. It's wonderful. It's lovely. What are you crying for? Don't be so silly. Let's see a smile. Come on. Let's see a smile. Yeah, come on, let's see a smile. Oh, that's better. We've got a smile there. You didn't need to cry about that, did you? You didn't need to cry about that. No, that's better. Now have a nice cup of tea and we can sit around and just be normal. Yes, goodness me, all those crazy emotions. All those crazy emotions. Oh no, dangerous, dangerous. Well, this is what we're led to believe, isn't it? This is what we're led to believe. Too much emotion is the road to craziness. Or maybe you're already on that road to craziness. But if we can stop the emotion, we can stop the craziness. That is the crazy bit. That is the crazy bit. Stop the emotions, stop the craziness. No, the emotions are what stop us going crazy. And I'm going to stop now because I'm not sure how long this is going to take to upload on my I'm getting to grips with my system and it takes quite a long time to upload these videos. So I'd just like to leave you with a few words of reassurance. I'm not crazy. You've just seen me laughing and crying and, looking a bit hysterical at times. I'm not crazy. I'm very sane. I'm one of the sanest people I know. If not the sanest. Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. That's a bit much. Yeah, so it's all right. Don't worry. I'm not mad. I'm not going mad. I was just crying and laughing and through being inspired and obviously loads of other feelings I was feeling there as well. But I'll talk about that another time because I actually have to stop this video now because otherwise it's going to take me all day to upload it. Okay, and so please enjoy your own tears when you can and your laughter when you can. And I'll see you again.